Hi, everyone. Welcome to our virtual gallery this year. Such a creative way to still have the impact of art in our community during this special time of year. And we're glad that you have signed on to the gallery and are choosing to be a part of it. So if you have clicked this link, you have come to hear a little bit from some of our artists. And on this particular link, I have with me today Ruth Hammond. And I'm sitting in the Auckland Art Gallery. Not really, but I kind of wish I was. So Ruth is going to speak to us through my phone and answering questions. So she is here with us on this Zoom recording. I'll be able to show the artwork a little bit, but we're just going to have a little chat. So welcome, Ruth. I'm so glad you took a couple of minutes to be with us today, just to talk about what you've been up to with this art piece. So thanks for being here with us today, even if we're not really in the Auckland Art Gallery.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Ruth, you were just sharing with me, this is not your first time doing stations with Session Community, is it?
That's right. No, I've done it for a couple of years now.
That's fantastic. I wish we could see it face to face, but this is a great way to still get to see things and to meet you a little bit too. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself as an artist? Is this a favorite pastime? Is this something you've done most of your life? I mean, tell us about you as an artist a little bit.
This is something that started about 4 years ago when my son said to me, "Mum, you know how you used to do some paintings years ago? I've got a painting I'd like you to do and try." And so I sort of thought, I don't know that I can do that, but I'll give it a go. And so I did. And in the process, I discovered there was so much I didn't know, that I wanted to know more. And so this very raw painting emerged, and he whipped it off and hung it up in his office and thought it was great. And I thought, help, I need help. I'm loving the process, but I'll go to art classes. And so I approached Tony Clark, who has art classes in Howick, and that's where it started, really. And so, yes, the next picture, which was my first in the art classes, was not as raw as the first picture.
Okay.
And so I thought, right, this is for me. So really, I've only been doing it for about 4 years.
That is awesome. That's really encouraging and inspiring that we can discover gifts throughout our whole life. That's fantastic. So what made you decide to discover stations? Were you invited to be a part of it, or did you see our advertisements somewhere?
Well, your pastor, Brett, his mother is my oldest friend.
Okay.
And so Brett saw something I did and then thought, that could go in Stations of the Cross, and that's how it started.
That's really cool. That's awesome. I'm glad that you keep coming back to us too. What I'm going to do here, folks, that are tuning in, is I'm going to share the screen, and I have Ruth's picture here. There we go. Beautiful. And this is called Cockerel Sunset. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Okay. Awesome. So tell us a little bit about the journey of this piece, Ruth. Like, why this? What was the inspiration, and what brought you to the point of doing this one?
Well, your theme, pathways.
Yes.
Yes, was, I thought, Easter, pathways, and I thought of the cockerel, because it's something that could symbolize or be a symbol for what our lives can be like too. So that what struck me was that Peter denied Christ, and knowing Christ, and then Christ said, before the sun sets, you will have denied me 3 times. And then, in time to come, after the resurrection, that Peter did a total turnaround and gained the courage that he most likely lost when everything was tumbling around him as he thought it was. And God used him mightily. And I think that's a message for many people today, that, you know, if you trip and stumble, get up, get going. And we have a God that goes with you. Right. And so that's part of it. Another part is that message is something that I carry into prison ministry.
Okay.
And so for me, that's a powerful message. It's a pivotal point almost that of hope.
Absolutely.
A pivotal point of hope. And so that's some of the thinking behind it. There's lots of thinking behind it.
That's awesome. Is what materials did you use on it? Like, what is the medium of this piece?
Acrylic paint.
It's acrylic. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. And
most likely
go ahead.
There's most likely about 6 layers within that.
Okay.
Usually I would do double, but I had a short space of time.
Yeah. One of the things I love is the softness of the feathers, that you can see the strokes in there. It's beautiful. Is there any other symbolism that you want to make sure we're not missing in this piece? I mean, I see the skyline along the back, obviously the sun and the rooster there on the edge of a lake. Like, is there purposes behind what you've chosen for some of the images here?
Well, I used the outline of the city to be symbolic. There's some roof lines there that are very symbolic and part of the scene. It's not exactly accurate. How could I represent that?
Right.
The other thing is that it's sunset and the darkness at the top of the picture is to sort of do that. I realised that the background around most of the rooster is light, and it can look like water, and of course that's not exactly what's there. But for me, I wanted the rooster to have something behind him that enabled him to be shown more. Yeah. And so instead of putting a very dark background behind him, that was there. But there's also the symbolism of the hope of light, even though the light's setting, and that light has its dark moments as well as its light moments. And he gets up in the morning and crows again anyway.
He does, doesn't he?
And so to me it's just representational of Peter's pathway and how he found himself in one place and did a total turnaround, and God used him mightily. And it's really to give people that same sort of hope.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. One of the questions was, what is this meant for you as part of the Easter story? But that actually has been part of your journey, is how this fits into Easter, which is awesome. Just awesome. I just love the colors and the symbolisms behind all of this. And it's a different take too, that, I don't know if we've had before that the rooster itself is the actual centerpiece. It may have been a part of some other descriptive paintings, but the thought behind it. If you click on Ruth's artwork in the gallery portion of the event, there will be a written up thing that goes with that too, that would explain some of what she has shared with us here today as well. Ruth, is there anything else that you want to say either about being a part of this or what the painting has meant for you?
Well, I love the fact that even though I'm not part of the session community, I'm part of the Christian community.
Absolutely.
And the fact that, to my mind, there are no barriers, that it's an absolute privilege to be able to share.
It is. That's awesome.
And that's a delight for me.
That's wonderful. I think one of our greatest joys is that it is the community that comes together in so many different ways, whether it's the local community, the church community, the Christian community, to be a part of this. And it is a beautiful reminder that we're in this together. And we're really glad that you were a part of it. So it's a beautiful piece. I hope that you're holding on to it. I'm not sure if it's a gift or if you're going to enjoy it in your own home, but it's a beautiful piece. So I do hope it's framed and used in a way that brings you great joy as well, having put your heart into it too. So.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for being a part of this with us, Ruth, both with the painting and taking some time to talk with me. Thank you to those of you that have clicked onto this. And if you're still exploring the site and the gallery, please go see where this is set up in the gallery and read a little bit about it and explore many of the other beautiful works that we have in there. But we're glad that you joined us this weekend and hope that all of you are having a safe and a blessed Easter where you are in your bubbles. So until the next interview, thank you, and everyone have a good day.